Hi everyone, I'm Stephen Risso, General Manager of Honda of Staten Island and Grasmere, and we love Grace 10314 and we're very happy to be hosting. With that, let's get to episode 7 of Grace 10314.
Hi, I'm Nicholas Manfredo, coming live from the Grace 10314, and today we did an interview to our police officers.
I want to say thank you to everyone for doing the efforts that you did, and to the NYPD, the officers, the men and women of the NYPD who have not only kept us safe and who also volunteer their time and you know, they live here with us and they help us and they support us. It's really great to have the community involvement and how lucky we are to have the NYPD here on Staten Island help support us. And we as the community, we appreciate you not only keeping us safe but helping us improve the lives for these children and their families. So we want to give a shout out to the NYPD and say thank you. You're much appreciated.
Please tell us your name and title.
My name is Captain Timothy Wilson. I'm the commanding officer of the 122 Precinct.
Police Officer Daniel Patton from the 122 Precinct.
Detective Joseph Procida, Patrol Borough, Staten Island.
Police Officer William DeFazio, should be a detective, but I'm from the 122 Precinct.
Sergeant Michael Perucci, Recording Secretary for the Sergeants Benevolent Association.
Lieutenant Rafael Wad, Community Affairs, Patrol Borough, Staten Island.
Good morning, everybody. Frank Vega from the Borough Office and a friend of the Grace Foundation.
Detective Mary Kelly, Patrol Borough, Staten Island Community Affairs.
What inspired you to pursue a career in criminal justice?
I like to help people. I enjoy being a police officer. It's a great profession.
I took this job to help the community and make people safe.
Number 3, what is your favorite part of being a police officer?
I would say events like today, helping the community, being there for when you need us. And overall, it's a good job and helpful to be here with us.
Just to piggyback off what he said, events like this, it's always positive for the community and us. So we appreciate being here, and we thank you guys for even having us. Thank you.
What is your least favorite part of being a police officer?
You know, the police profession is, noble. There's about 30,000 New York City police officers, and of course, police officers across the nation. And every once in a while, the police officer gets it wrong. They'll do something, terribly wrong, tragic, a big mistake. And then sometimes the media will brandish all the cops as being, not so good, evil, and that's certainly not the case. Each and every member of this New York City Police Department, certainly out here in Staten Island, they want to do good, they want to do righteous jobs, and they want to help out their community members. So thank you.
How many years have you worked in the force?
I have 17 years on the force right now.
I've been part of the NYPD 15 years.
I've been with the NYPD for 39 years. Loved every minute of it.
Only 30.
I've been part of the NYPD for 17 years.
What do you enjoy the most during your training?
Well, it's been a long time since I've been to the police academy, but I would say probably the most fun is when you learn to drive the police cars. That's the most fun.
It'd have to be the outdoor firing range. A lot of fun there. And driver's training was fun as well.
What duties do you enjoy the most? And what do you do to calm yourself in stressful situations?
The duties that I do on a daily basis are events like this. Again, I can't say it enough how happy we are to be here and do things like this. What I do to relieve stress, I think about my own children. I have 2 boys, so I treat everybody the way I would want them to be treated if they had to interact with the police officers.
Best part about policing is meeting the good people of the community and meeting people like you guys. What do we do for stress? We exercise. We spend time with our families just like everybody else. One thing about police officers, we all go home to our families and our lives, and some people don't understand that police officers are human beings, and we do a job that we love to do, but we also love to be with our families.
Would you give a family member a speeding ticket?
I absolutely would.
Say yes. Say yes.
I absolutely would, trust me.
That's so funny.
Yes, I will give my brother-in-law a ticket.
How would you safely break up a fight?
So safely to break up a fight is you take the 2 individuals who are fighting and you separate them and you see what started the fight and you help defuse the problem.
In the community, what do we say? Thank you.
Thank you to the men in blue.
All right, so on behalf of the Patrol Borough of Staten Island, the 122 Precinct, and of course, thank you to Metropolitan Commercial Bank. We'd like to give this check $10,000 to the Grace Foundation for all their work that they do with these kids. It's really an inspiration to us and everybody. Thank you.
I'm really humbled as the chairman that I get to stand here and actually accept this check. It's truly humbling. I'd like to say thank you to the officers of the NYPD, and the community should really appreciate these folks. Not only do they keep us safe, but in their downtime, which is very little lately, they're still volunteering to help the community that they protect and serve be better. So we'd like to thank you, and we'll continue to put this to good work and keep to earn your trust. And thank you to everyone from the police department.
Today we're making seasoned corn. We opened the bag of corn. I will put a water on them and keep it in the microwave for 20 minutes. While we're waiting for the corn to heat up, we are going to cut the cilantro that I have just finished washing.
Go see what's going on with Snug Harbor.
What do you do at Snug Harbor?
So I'm the Director of Education and Engagement. My name's Susanna Abadi, and I've been at Snug Harbor for almost 10 years. And what I'm in charge of is if you come to Snug Harbor, I'm in charge of making sure that you have an experience that is important to you.
What new and upcoming things can we expect?
At Snug Harbor, for events to come and visit, there's a lot going on right now because we're just getting started after COVID, and so we're wide open. So we have Pig Island, which is a food festival that's happening this weekend. We also have Juneteenth Festival, which is coming up June 19th, which is going to be enormous. So we have some big things that are happening. And then of course we have our summer tours and other really exciting things coming.
What type of flowers can we accept to see in the summer?
Wow, a lot, because we are a big campus. We're a lot like this campus. I hear you guys go out and explore this campus, right? If you go to Snug Harbor, you can go and explore and find all kinds of flowers on our farm right before they turn into fruit, like you guys are growing here, right? We also have hundreds of different types of flowers that are in our different botanical gardens, like our Chinese flowers garden, as well as other, we have a century garden and a rose garden. And then also if you go down to our wetlands, we've got at least 10 acres of wetlands that have all kinds of native plants in that area as well.
Do you have any events coming up?
We have tours that are coming. If you'd like to come and explore our grounds, you can come for tours. Like I told you, we have the Juneteenth Festival happening on June 19th, and that's going to be a big deal. And then we also have that big hip hop festival happening on July 10th and 11th. And then we have summer tours happening every Saturday. And you can always come to the Chinese Flowers Garden and see some cool stuff happening there. And Sprinkler Fest is going to be happening on July 23rd.
More of Grace 10314 to come. But first, a word from our sponsors.
You rely on Honda to protect us on the road. Honda is a part of the community and is proud of the workmanship behind the car itself. At Honda, we take our community involvement always one step further, and we are proud to be part of the Graceful Spin. Take a Graceful Spin challenge at Honda on 1232 Highland Boulevard, and we will match every $25 donation. Honda is family, and everyone that owns a Honda is our family too.
Welcome back to Grace 10314. On with the show.
Welcome back at Grace 10314. I'm here to talk about Honda, where they have recently come to us for an interview, and they've given us a nice check, and it is much appreciated. And let's see what they have to say at Honda.
Why do you want to sell cars?
I didn't start by selling cars. I started with fixing cars. And then I noticed that the salesmen seemed to have an easier job.
Why do you like working for your dealership? And how many cars per month did you sell?
I live very far away, and I'm coming specifically because I like Honda a lot. I believe it's one of the best brands. We sell a lot of cars. We're one of the largest Honda dealers in the United States. We sell around 300 cars a month.
What is your key success factor to sell more cars?
So we try to, as best we can, to create a very consistent experience so that customers get a good experience every single time, whether they call in, whether they walk in, that everyone's getting a consistent experience and they're getting all the information they want. One of the key things that we try to focus on to increase sales and to keep growing our business is the customer experience and the processes that we follow.
Which car do you sell the most?
The best selling car we have is the Honda CR-V. So that's like a little mini SUV truck. That's our number one seller. The number two seller is the Honda Accord, and then number three is the Honda Civic.
What other Staten Island projects are you working on?
None. This is our first venture into the community. We just bought the dealership January 2020, so it's like 1 year now, 1 year and a couple months. And we've talked to a few people, but we've decided to go with your organization.
Hi, this is Kenneth from Grace Foundation, and we are at Top Golf.
We are at the Willowbrook Park at my friend's, and we are taking a hike.
Grace Foundation is magnificent.
Wow, Dan, what are you painting?
I'm painting a bus.
That's beautiful. What you doing?
Painting the thing. Throwing it away. Tapping my friend.
More of Grace 10314 to come, but first, a word from our sponsors. Grace 10314 is sponsored by Campagna Coal-Fired Pizza, offering authentic Southern Italian cuisine with an emphasis on coal-fired pizza and pasta. Welcome back to Grace 10314. On with the show.
Good morning. My name is Jonathan, coming to you from Grace 10314. And today, I would like to talk to you guys about what we did. So, for this morning, we helped assemble a nice shelf for storage.
Spread it a little bit. Okay. Since we got A and B, can any one of y'all find C?
Good morning. How are you guys? So today, I am peeling the potatoes, the sweet potatoes, with the potato peeler, and we are going to make sweet potato fries.
That'll do it for this edition of Grace 10314. Once again, a great show produced by our friends from the Day Hab at the Grace Foundation. My name is Stephen Risso from Staten Island Honda, and it was an honor to be your guest host. We hope you enjoyed the show, and we'd love to see you at our dealership real soon.